ever since Corona has come around, most of us have become very irritated and sad and depressing. Most of us have went back home to our families. Most of us have letting go of that sense of being dependent because we are no longer on campus. Most of us have tried to do all types of different things. But this right here, this is my story of how I'm surviving Corona. So my life changed a lot when the coronavirus kind of came into effect. I went from someone who was always at school or at work and rarely, but like sometimes, like even like with her friends, to someone who was always at home. And it was a lot to get used to, but I think it's safe to say that I'm starting to get used to it a little bit more. But personally for me, I mean, it changed my life a lot, honestly. And for me, another thing that took some getting used to is the fact that even though I did lose my job and I'm now at home, and my mom also lost her job and she's now at home, my sister is not. My sister is considered a essential worker, knowing that she's around people 24/7. Honestly, she get, well, more like 24/5 because she only works about like 5 days out the week and then she has 2 days off. But it's very weird to know that she's constantly still around people and that literally everyone else in my house is just like here 24/7 except for when we do have to go grocery shopping. So one thing that I've done while this has been going on is that I've gotten really good at being a little more creative and actually like putting like things all around my room. And now I actually just want to show one of the things that I did and that I really am proud of. So yeah. So during this whole pandemic itself, I've gotten really creative in some aspects of some stuff just from being so bored and like doing stuff in my room. And this right here is a prime example of that. So you can't really like see the like M to it, so you just see CAL. But this band that I really like, they put out an album like during this whole pandemic, and one of the things that really helped me get through this was their album. So one day while I was bored, I kind of just like cut this like I forget what they call it, but it's the thing that goes like around your like necks or whatever. So I like cut them like off of the thing, and I just use like all of the little like flowers things that they like had on it, and I just completely made it out into like a whole different thing. And I mean, it was great, you know, and I had fun making it. It took me about a good like hour and a half to make. So my sister just agreed to doing a interview for me, so that's what's about to happen next. What is it that you do?
So I work for the city of Gardena, public transportation. I drive buses. So although they have taken precautions to, we only load through the rear door, and we have like a shield now that blocks us. That blocks us. I still have to come in contact with people such as people with like wheelchairs or people with like mobile devices. They have to get onto the front. So again, I don't know who I'm coming in contact with when I'm, you know, when they're getting close to me. But that's what I do. I drive buses.
So, how would you describe your day-to-day life now that you're an essential worker?
Being an essential worker and actually going out and going to work every day and dealing with the public, I would say that my day-to-day life caused me to be more cautious because I don't know who I'm coming in contact with. So, I mean, nowadays I'm more cautious and I'm more worried.
There was things that happened honestly for the best. I've been teaching my nephew who's only 5. So he's 5. So it's been very difficult, honestly, to say the least, to teach him. but you know, I've been helping him out with his like English and his math, and he's like really like into science, and I honestly help him out with just about anything that he asks me to help him out with. And then I've started a YouTube channel, which is going amazing. And a person that freaks out, or a person who just does whatever my heart desires, and it's great. I was just sitting around my house like a few days ago actually, and I just heard like a bunch of honking, and I had no clue what was going on. And it turns out that they were doing like a like drive-by birthday thing, like literally right across the street from my house. And I caught it from the like end, and I think when I really saw that in person, I was just like, oh my god. I was like, things are just crazy. Like it's there. Like this virus is really going to change our lives. Like we're never going to be the same again, honestly.